latest ToyFinity RoboForce drop. This is Wrecker and Sentinel, also old classic RoboForce names and new bodies with the new Glyos compatible system that they've been doing. And again, just to do a real quick comparison right off the bat, there was Max Steel or Max Zero, the very first kit they put out, in that standard kind of resurrection gray. And then hun-dred, the Conqueror, Enemy, the Dictator, which were the last drop back in, I think, December. And now this one in March, Wrecker and Sentinel. You can see, like, both of them are, the builds themselves are significantly larger on the base bots than the standard builds for these guys. You do get, you can build, and one of the things I like about this is you can build one kit, you can build any single one, with the exception of Wrecker, who takes almost 2 kits. One single kit can build any single one of these variations on the robots, which is really cool. Go ahead and pull these off to the side here. With Sentinel, you get the he comes with his standard build with the jetpack using the legs, very nice, and then these extra pieces right in here. Actually, there's a separate baggie. You get the Max Zero head, the hun-dred head, the chest plate, and 2 little knives are the pieces from the standard kit that aren't used in the build for Sentinel himself. Like I said, Wrecker is almost 2 whole kits. And then the extra pieces you get with him are the kind of non-claw fist Max Zero's eyepiece, the hun-dred head, the hun-dred eyepiece there, 1 little extra connector peg there, and then 2 of the knives. And 2, the glow-in-the-dark and this glow-in-the-dark stuff is brilliant. And I don't know how well I can show it off, but I mean, like, just a little bit of light and he glows insanely well. Let me see if I can get maybe one of these pieces out and try to cup it for you. They just really, really glowy pieces. Yeah, the camera's not picking it up, but they, I mean, like, even in like dim light, they glow with just a little bit of charge. They're really pretty spectacular. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. I love glow-in-the-dark stuff, and then with the green and white paint on it, it looks really nice under a dark light. Or I guess in a dark room, not under a dark light. Although a black light would probably make them look pretty cool as well. And again, because they're Glyos and because they're made out of so many pieces, you've got all sorts of articulation points on these guys. You can pretty much, anywhere you see a piece joined together, you can move it. You can rotate the head, you can rotate the waist. It's really, really a fun system to build in, both, you know, the Glyos system in general. So it's neat to have these little nostalgic little robots from my childhood back, as well as in the system that's as much fun to play with as Glyos. I've actually got some more glow-in-the-dark parts coming to build something with one of the Wrecker kits. So yeah, there's Sentinel, there's Wrecker. Again, you can see he's got extra treads on his back as a backpack. They took his face. He uses the back of the hun-dred head. You know, pretty much 2 whole sets of figures go in to making Wrecker. And to prove that, like I said, I got a second Wrecker set. So with the parts in the robot and all of these parts right here, I was able to build from 1 Wrecker set both Sentinel in glow-in-the-dark and Max glow-in-the-dark. And the only differences on Max here are that he doesn't have his pistols because they went onto Sentinel, and his hands are the claw type instead of the standard kind of fist type that the original has. But with the extra pieces from my main Sentinel set, I could totally make a more accurate Max. But just to show you, like, with 1 Wrecker you can build, I know they've done Max and hun-dred together, but you can build 2 whole figures out of Wrecker's parts. So yeah, really impressive. These were limited to 2 to customer, which is probably a good thing for my wallet, because had Wrecker not been limited to 2 per customer, I probably would have spent a couple bills on just getting glow-in-the-dark parts for these guys. I'm going to see if I can turn off the lights and maybe get these glowing a little bit for you here. But yeah, definitely before we get to that, Wrecker and Sentinel, I believe there are still some Sentinels left. I'll check on that before I shoot the next part of the video. But Wrecker did sell out very quickly, as you might expect for being so huge and with the popular glow-in-the-dark parts. So here they are all charged up and glowing, with the exception of Max's head doesn't want to glow there, but really, really bright. They're just amazing little beacons of light in the dark, in the glow-in-the-dark plastic. Let me see if I can charge up Max's head here just a little bit more here. But they really just, I mean, look at that. I mean, like even what's not glowing brightly as brightly as his head is still glowing pretty bright in the dark. And when you charge them up, they stay glowing pretty bright for a good long while. Let me just do a quick little recharge on them here. Really, really nice glow effect on these guys. So yeah, check them out.